Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing the Boxy Charm, the Boxy Charm try-on. Now I know it seems a little late in the month, but I just got this yesterday, November 24th. So I'm not sure why it took so long this month. I usually don't get them this late, but anywho, so today we're going to be doing the try-on as I've been doing with most of my Boxy Charm videos. Now we're pretty much just going to skip the unboxing, get straight to trying on the products, and then giving you a quick review on how I feel about them. This month's, what is it called? This month's theme is Gold Digger. So there's a quick preview of the items that I got. And again, skipping the unboxing, but just to quickly show you the items that I got in the box. So the Luxie brush set, a brush cleaner, which I have some nice filthy brushes to try that out on, the eyeshadow palette, tweezers, and the Cover FX glitter drops. So enough yammering on, and let's get straight into what is going on with this video here and start the application. Now actually, what I first want to do is let's try out this spray. So here's a nice clean paper towel. The instructions say to just spray directly onto brush hair and then gently wipe on a paper towel. Use sparingly so as not to soak the brush hair. However, if you do want a deeper clean, then you would work the cleanser into the brush hair and then rinse in cool water and then squeeze out excess water, then allow it to dry. We're just gonna try the straight up cleansing. Now, here's this brush. This is one of the Wet n Wild Pro brush line brushes. So the bristles should usually look nice and white. Let's see if I have any clean ones from this line. Yes. So here's what it should look like, and here's what the filthy one looks like. So let's go ahead, shake this bad boy up, and oh, there we go. Spray it on the outside here. Grab the paper towel and gently, it says, wipe it across. So it's not doing the greatest job ever. Let me try again to spray a little more on there. I know it says not to saturate, but you know, let's give it a fair shot. Take the paper towel once again, get up in the corner here, and let's try that now. Yeah. Sorry to say that that's not really doing much. It really is just barely getting any surface color off of there. So I'm just a little disappointed in this right here. But anyway, okay, so I just wanted to demo that really quickly on camera with you guys for the first time. And then now we're going to get into the rest of the products that are here. Okay, so here's what I was able to come up with. Now, the only thing I did not end up using was the Cover Effects glitter drops, because I swatched it on the back of my hand, and this is just straight up glitter in like a gold sheen liquid. There was nowhere for me to really use that on my face here, so I ended up just not using it at all. I guess this would be a nice like body glitter if you wanted to use it that way. I mean, the box does say that it's weightless drops of ultrafine glitter that can be used anywhere you want for a lustrous glow. So I mean, I guess if I were going out for the night and I wanted a glow, then maybe I would probably hit like the collarbones or maybe the shoulders. I'm not much for glitter like that. I prefer more of like a sheen from a highlighter. That's definitely not something that I would really use like that. And as always, now I'm just going to go through everything the way it comes here listed. So the Cover Effects drops were the first ones listed for $44. I wouldn't spend $44 on this. I feel like you can probably end up going to Claire's or getting something much cheaper from a different brand. It doesn't have to be $44 for some glitter drops, no. And you can probably even make your own glitter drops with the products you already have. So $44, I'm sorry. I do like a lot of Cover Effects products, just not that one in particular. Definitely not for me. And at $44, I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. You can definitely get something much cheaper. Now, moving along from there is the Ace Beauty Grandiose Palette for $24.99. I actually think this is worth it. It's a smaller palette, yes, than what you're used to getting. Oh, I just stuck my nail right in that. Than what you would be used to getting if you were to spend $24.99 on another brand that would give you much more colors cheaper. However, the colors that do come in here, the mattes and the shimmers, they all work really well, all really saturated colors. I didn't have any issues with them. I thought they all worked beautifully. They blended together beautifully. And when you went to go use one color over another, you didn't have it kind of erasing what was under it. So I do like this. I like the colors. Very fall inspired in my opinion, and really gorgeous fall colors without being too orangey, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't have to be strictly yellows, browns, and oranges to pull off fall. So I think this is a really good combination of colors. I like that. I think it worked really well, and I would say that $24.99 is actually a really good price for this, as good as the product is. Moving on to the next items here, we have the Luxie Luminous Eye Set for $21. Now, I could see me definitely using the two bigger brushes again, which is the tapered blending brush and then the angled blending brush. I like them both. They both performed really well. Didn't have any issues blending anything out. Very, very soft. These two here, I didn't really have much use for these smaller tapered angled brush here. I attempted to use it to just kind of add a little more of the lighter shimmer into the inner corners. Didn't really work out for that, and I didn't really have anything else to use it for. And then you have the smaller under eye blending brush. I have other brushes that I like so much more. This is just really not it for me. I prefer either fluffy ones like this one that I have from Morphe, or I prefer, do I have it here anywhere? I prefer this one here that I have from the Vintage Co. A much more domed flat shader brush to go under there. Super soft. The wider flat paddle shape helps me blend it much easier, and it's very soft on the under eye. This though feels soft with your hand, felt a little stiff under my eye. So this would probably be saved as like a last resort in case my other ones are dirty and I needed one to use. But it wasn't my favorite, so I really only cared for these two. $21 for the set. I don't know. I don't think that I would pay it, because I don't think these two alone are worth $21. I have others from other brands that are cheaper where I got more brushes for $21. So although I did like them, I wouldn't pay $21 for just these two. And I didn't like all of them together enough to say I would pay $21. So that one's kind of up in the air. And I usually really love all the Luxie brushes that we get. So it's just those two smaller ones, which is a little disappointing for me. So moving on from that one, we have the Farrah Galaxy Gold tweezers for $12. I don't usually pay that much for my tweezers. I do like the fact that it's the 2-in-1. I'm gonna say it's not worth the $12 because I didn't really care for the actual flat tweezer side, the wider side. I don't feel like it was really picking up my hairs as well as I would like. See, I have, and I wish I easily knew where my everyday tweezers were so that I could show you guys. But I have a smaller pair of tweezers, and I'm all off camera as I say this. So I have another smaller pair that I use from Kiss, and I use them, you know, several times a week, so much so that I can't even find them right now. But the angled flat ends gets down to the teeniest, tiniest hairs, and I was having a very difficult time doing it with these, so that was kind of disappointing. However, the pointed ends surprised me. That really did grab some fine, tiny little hairs there and help me tweeze those out. So I like that side of it. I don't like the flat side, and considering the fact that the $12, you would think you were getting two for the price of one. I don't think it's fair if it's not really going to perform that well. So I would not recommend getting some tweezers for $12 when you can just get what you need cheaper, and you know, that'll actually perform better. And then last but not least, we have the Bodyography Makeup Brush Cleaner for $12. I'm actually going to use this one more time. I'm going to give it one more shot. And I'm going to use it on one of the brushes that I just used right now. So the other brush that I used it before on was something that I, you know, had already used previously. So I'd been sitting there for a little bit. So let's see. Let's give it a fair shot on something I just used, and the color's not as dark. And let's see if we get any better result this time. I just want to be fair before I say anything specific about it. No. Even that, it looks better on camera than it does in person. So if I hold it that way, maybe you can see. It's still really not doing the greatest job ever. So no, for $12, I'm gonna say pass. You, again, like I said, you can get the Cinema Secrets spray, which is just about the size of this one, and that Cinema Secrets, that is the bomb. That stuff works really, really well. And it dries almost instantly, no matter how much you use or how little you use. It works incredibly well. I've been using that stuff for years, and it's not, I do not use it to deep clean my brushes. I use it when I need to just keep them going because I want to extend the time between deep cleanings, but it works incredibly well. So it's going to be difficult for me to ever find anything that'll beat that because of how well it works. So that's pretty much it for everything that I have here today. If you have any specific questions about anything that I mentioned, please feel free to ask them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And you all have an amazing rest of the week and wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.